My initial reaction to the season being canceled was probably like every other seniors at East Bay. Um, I was super disappointed and, a little bit scared of what was to come. I remember waking up that morning thinking I was going to have a game against McKendree with my girls, and then a couple hours later the game was canceled and we're like, okay, well, it's just the game, and then a couple hours later it was the whole season. I remember sitting down with Lisa and her giving us the lowdown on it. Everyone was pretty silent, in shock really. And then, we were saying our goodbyes, and it just feels like that wasn't the time to do so. And it's mid-March, our season wasn't even really started yet. And then once we said our goodbyes, nobody would leave the room. We were all just there in shock together. It brought us closer for sure, but it was and still is very overwhelming. The season was going, really well before it all got canceled. We had definitely some minor like bumps and everything along the way, but we started off strong, good win against Fresno, and then we went to the Arizona tournament and we went 0 for 4 there, and it was a huge learning weekend. We brought it back with a couple wins, and then, it was just kind of a roller coaster of a season, but really taking away from it, we were learning every single game we played, and we had an amazing game against Cal Baptist where we finally were all coming together in our roles and positions and the strategies and everything and working together. So that momentum moving into Harvard weekend, we started that weekend with a loss, and it wasn't a loss that we thought should have been ours. I mean, we knew we just didn't bring it all to the table that game, and then it slowly, progressively got better, and then we played Harvard, and it was like everything started to click, and we knew exactly where our strengths were, and we were producing, and then, lost a heartbreaker, and then the last game we played Salem. And it was a great win, a great team win. Everybody got to play and was in there making huge moves and everything, and then that was it. And then season was canceled. We never did get to play our game against McKendree, so we were heading towards that high note for sure. And if there was any team that would have won the WWPA championships this year, like, it would have been this East Bay squad, and it would have been a great time to try and make it to the NC2As, and I know it would have been a really historical season. This season would have been, in 4 games shy of Lisa's 300 career record. Coach Lisa has been here for quite a few years now, and she was ready to reach this milestone, and we were going to be the team for her to do it with. And it's super disappointing. There's personal milestones that could have been set as well this season, and if anything, it brought us closer together with this, super unfortunate series of events. But I know that next season the team's going to bring so much power and, so much empowering of each other that they're going to go and they're going to get that milestone for Lisa and, for East Bay as a whole, and it's just going to be a great outcome next year. So during this self-quarantine time, there obviously isn't a way to go to the gym, go to the pool, or anything like that. So what I've been doing just to stay in shape, I suppose, is doing a little bit of yoga. Coach Lisa taught us a little bit of yoga this season and showed us her programs that she's been using on YouTube to learn herself. So I took that into my own hands, and then really I was nearing a knee injury. So I'm rehabilitating from that, taking precautions. And now is a better time than ever to rest it, so I'm going to take care of my body and, really be ready for whatever's next for me. My favorite memory or time here in my last 4 years at East Bay has probably been this season as a whole. The 2020 season brought amazing athletes, friendships, teammates. My girls, they are so talented, they have so much potential, and they really just made this season so much better for me. I loved coming to practice every day and seeing their faces and making jokes and, talking to the coaches and, listening to all their strategies and everything. The best thing that's come out of East Bay has definitely been the relationships. I'm so close with my teammates and my coaches and everything, but, I've made great relationships with my professors and other people along campus who really helped me to, feel that love and family since I'm so far away from home. So out of everything, it's definitely the relationships. So obviously my future goals and plans, they were to win a WWPA championship and later go to the NC2As. Those were the goals. That's what was set. Now, a week later, things have definitely changed. I want to thank the NC2A for granting spring sports an extra year of eligibility. That's amazing. For me personally, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. Obviously, again, it's only been a week, so I haven't really sorted everything out, but I'm definitely not going to rule out playing another year of water polo at East Bay. Maybe getting, a graduate master's program or another undergrad, we'll see. But I know that I'm not done playing water polo, whether it's abroad or in the NC2As, so can't get rid of me quite yet. My body's not ready to say no, so I'm ready to, focus on myself for the next few weeks and figure out a plan, and I'll let you know. If there's anything I want everyone to take home with them, especially the seniors, we'll get through this together. It's a hard time for everyone. We're all going through the same motions right now, not really knowing who we are anymore and having a little bit of trouble identifying ourselves, but I know that it's going to be so much easier if we stick together, so please, if anyone needs anything, reach out to me. I'm always here. And then just a message to all the other athletes at Cal State East Bay. We're rising in the East here. We are the people who are going to bring potential to the years to come, and we all have to be leaders in a time like this and, really stick together as an East Bay community. So again, if anyone needs anything, please reach out to me, reach out to your captains, speak to your athletic director, your coaches, anything, but just keep together during times like these. Thanks, East Bay.